Welcome to the Socaforecast. My name is Kix, and it's time for a review of Slowwine by Machel Montano featuring Afrobeat. But before I get started, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps others to discover the channel that loves soca music. This track, Slowwine, has been out for a few months now. I can't say that it was a track that I was surprised to hear from Machel, but I was a tad bit surprised. I was also debating whether or not I wanted to even review this one, and just the fact, also like thinking if I was also thinking if I wanted to even review one of his songs, period. He is, a self-proclaimed soca king. There's a lot of people out here that don't feel that way, and there's a lot of people that do. So, you have people that agree and you have people that disagree, which is cool. It doesn't really matter to me, but, with everyone always focusing on him, with my channel, I try to focus on artists that people are not paying attention to. So here I am doing this review of one of his tracks. Let's see how it goes. As for the track, it's a dope track. I really cannot say it's not. I would be lying. The work that both of these guys put in, these guys are two talented artists. So I really wouldn't expect anything less than what was done. The track starts off with a sample, which I love the vintage sound of that sample. It was a nice sample. I'm not sure what it was, and I didn't even really bother to go check to see what song it was. I just, whatever. The intro continues with that sound of some cool chords with Machel vocals with Machel vocals coming in. I love the intro of this piece. Just listening to it, you know that these two guys are guys that were doing this for very, very long, and they know exactly what to do to get the mood going. Machel vocals sounds the way it always does. It fits the music. Some people may say that he doesn't have a singing voice, but I would disagree. In my opinion, he does. It's not your typical singing voice. It's a unique singing voice. And for the years that he has been doing that style, to me, in my opinion, his vocals has become much better. He has become better in controlling his vocal range and knowing how to hit the notes and stuff like that. Not to say that he's not a musical man, but it took time for him to develop that style. And once he got it, that was it. He knew exactly how to use it on tracks. And then you have Afrobeat. His vocals, smooth, and he is a great singer also. And when you have a track working like this with Machel, when you have a track working like this with Machel vocals, with Machel's like rough vocal style, and then Afrobeat's smooth vocal style, it just sounds, man, it sounds good. That's all I could say. It sounds good. Lyrically, the track was simple but very effective with the beat and the concept of the and the title of the track. Everything just fit very well. The lyrics take you on a journey telling a story of slow whining. The lyrical content is just dope and I love it. The only lyric I didn't really like, but I understood why it was placed in, was when Afro B says, Trini wine, slow wine for me. To me, in my opinion, you did the song with Machel, who's, like I said, the self-proclaimed king, or the king, however you want to view it. But I didn't think you needed to mention that the girl was Trini. You could have mentioned the girl was African. You could have mentioned the girl was Jamaican, Haitian, she could have been from anywhere. But I understand you did that because, you did the song with him. But I think that lyric could have been left out, honestly. We got to get more creative. And I think that could have just been left out. The beat was produced really well. Every bit of the track fit nicely. The sounds that were used was awesome, and it blended very well sonically. The kick didn't overpower the track. The bass guitar was, in my opinion, in its own lane, keeping a nice groove. The track was just groovy, which brings me to the question, why was this track released before Carnival or right around Carnival in Trinidad? Once again, this is misuse of good music. You cannot release songs like this before Carnival or right for Trinidad Carnival, because this song is a song that people can listen to every day. So to me, once again, you don't release things like this. You just put it out after Carnival, in my opinion, to give people something to listen to after Carnival. It was, to me, just not a very smart move, because I think the song could have been bigger had they released it after Carnival. You see, it got buried by all of the music being released for Carnival because people want to hear festival music. That wasn't a festival song, but who am I to say? This honestly has to be my only issue with the track. The execution of the release was not thought out properly. If you haven't heard the song yet, you can check it out here on YouTube, or if you're listening on my Anchor podcast or my Google Podcast, my Apple Podcast, or you're listening to me on Spotify, get over to YouTube and check out the song on Julianspromos. Also, leave a comment below letting me know what you thought about the track and what you thought about this review. As far as a rating goes, I would give this song an 8 out of 10. Well, this review is over, and if you're looking for another, stay tuned for the other. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Machel Montano, afrobeat, slowwine, kicks, Socaforecast, signing off. Peace.